AM 590 WCAB Rutherfordton with FM translator service on W265DW at 100.9. Does that old tractor or lawnmower have more electrical tape or duct tape holding it together than you want to admit? Well, maybe it's time to see Phil Sheehan and his staff at NC Tractor for a new Massey Ferguson tractor or mower. Massey Ferguson is a company that's been around for over 175 years. That says a lot about a company. And paired with Phil Sheehan, who's been in business for over 25 years, that says a lot about his Phil and his staff. Knowledgeable about their product, and they stand behind every sale. Massey Ferguson is the last tractor you'll ever need. NC Tractor, a dependable and reliable company that'll be there after the sale. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
Hey, this is Cameron coming to you from the Blue Room with your weather forecast. Today's been mostly sunny with highs near 80, so we partly cloudy overnight with lows around 50. For Wednesdays, we partly cloudy with highs near 75, so we partly cloudy overnight with lows around 55. For Thursday, you can expect partly cloudy conditions with isolated showers with highs near 70. Mostly cloudy for your overnight hours with rain showers with lows around 55. And that was your weather forecast here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton. Welcome to All Things Rutherford, here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton. Now here's your host, Todd and Tracy.
Good morning. Good morning.
after many attempts, we finally get that in there.
I thought I was going to have to just do it for him.
I was like, it's here somewhere. Good morning.
Good morning.
Indeed.
Good morning. Good morning.
I found all of Jim's.
Yeah, we were looking for all Jim's little his stash.
There we go. Good morning.
Good morning on a Tuesday.
It is October the 10th.
It sure
to
is.
say September, but
it is feeling good out there. I think it's like 47 degrees. Or that's what my car had.
47. Well, let's look at the official.
47.
50.
Oh, okay. Well, I came in 30 minutes ago, so.
Creighton Lovelace checking in on the YouTube this morning. Good morning, Creighton. Hope you're having a wonderful morning so far. He's already up at Trinity School getting ready to
start his
enlighten
day.
Some kids today. He's gonna learn them.
And if anybody could do some enlightening, it's him.
He's gonna do some learning.
He
today.
is full of knowledge.
He's gonna learn them some stuff, some history. Alan Tony checking in. Good morning. Good morning, Alan.
Good morning, Alan.
Good morning so
and
far.
Alice.
Alan and Alice. Yeah, I keep forgetting about Alice.
Yeah, don't forget about Alice. She's she is the one that keeps that man in line.
As they say, the better half.
That's right.
Is that what we're getting at?
She is the better half.
The better half, definitely. If you see me and my wife and you see her, you're definitely seeing the better half.
That's right.
Oh,
I'll agree.
Tracy will attest to that every day. Probably Creighton and probably Alan as well. I mean, everybody. You have to. What was funny was in church Sunday, Karen's been having a couple of problems with her vertigo messing up.
Oh, gosh.
And Creighton asked for prayer request, and she raised her hand, and Karen said, just remember me. And I said, there ain't nothing wrong with her. She just got to put up with me.
You're probably causing her vertigo.
You got to have some light. You can't always be all serious
Of all the things I've ever had in my whole life, vertigo is the worst thing I've ever dealt with.
Yeah, exactly.
That's misery.
Oh, it's horrible.
It is.
I remember me and my wife went out one night to watch a meteor shower, and where we used to live, there was a big field in front of our house.
Right.
So we took a blanket out there and just laid it out under the stars. And I went to get up off the blanket and go back in the house.
Yeah.
And it was like the whole world was doing a 180 and then resetting, and then it would just reset. And I didn't think I was going to get back in the house. My head was literally, the world was spinning, but I was standing still. And I was holding on. I finally got to the porch, and I was holding on to the porch.
Oh.
Finally got up the steps, finally got into the house and sat down. And it did that for about 3 or 4 minutes. But it was horrible.
Oh, gosh. Tell me about it. And then
It
you
was
lay in the
terrible.
bed.
Oh, man.
And you just lay there and the whole room's just spinning. Oh, that's misery.
Thankfully, I sat there long enough, and Karen gave me a meclizine.
Yeah.
And golly, boy, I had a headache the next day.
Oh, the blue room's spinning as we're talking.
Oh,
Let's get off that
please
subject.
stop. Ricardo, turn it. You know, our tower spins somewhat, so turn that off. We're okay.
Just thinking about it.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's something else. It's horrible. Hope nobody ever has to deal with vertigo, but it's just a inner ear disorder kind of. I don't know.
Something gets off balance in there.
You've liquids in your ear. You know, you got 3 little bones in there that all that's connected to.
And do you know somebody said that we actually have some kind of crystal in your ear? My cousin is having that issue. I don't know if
crystal.
I'd never heard of it. It said that the crystals, something about the crystals were off balance. That's
Well, I mean,
what the ear doctor told her. So has anybody ever heard this? I don't know.
Let's consult the official WCAB.
I think we should consult our reporters and see if they've ever heard of crystals in your
Let's go
ear.
to Google. The utricle is a nearby part of the ear. It contains calcium crystals, canalus, that help it detect movement. Mm-hmm. Some of these crystals detach from the utricle and end up inside the semicircular canals. When these crystals move inside the canals, they may send incorrect signals to your brain about your position.
Well, I guess we are. We do have crystals in there.
There we go. Calcium crystals in your ear.
Well.
There you go. You learn something every day.
I learned that a long time ago. I just didn't understand what it was.
Well, you know.
So I guess I really didn't learn it then, did I?
If you listen right here to us, we'll inform you.
Exactly.
So, I mean,
because if we don't know the answer, Todd will find it.
That's right.
He will find an answer.
You are listening to the best morning show in all of Western North Carolina, not to be confused with the best afternoon show in all of Western North Carolina with Mr. Kevin Pleasant.
That's right.
He's coming up at 3 o'clock this afternoon. A little later on this morning at 8 o'clock, Lou Gillum in the Blue Room, bringing you the Lou Gillum mid-morning show. She always does a good job with that.
She does.
I was listening to her on the way to work yesterday, and she was giving us some factual information in the news.
Yep, that's
Stuff
right.
that we don't do.
That's exactly right.
We
just
try.
wake you up.
Yeah, we're going to wake you
we
up,
try.
get you going, and we're going to hand you off to Lou.
Yeah.
And Lou will
She
spearhead
has
into
that
the rest of the morning.
local news.
That's
and
right.
All the international news and things that's going on,
Folks,
which that's good.
it's-
People will know that too.
That's right. Folks, we're going to get started with our morning call-around report, and we will be here. Going to come back and go to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department, but here is Chronicles of the Old West.
It was October 6, 1866. A gang with a nucleus of 4 brothers named Reno stopped the Ohio and Mississippi train and ended up with $10,000. This was to become first of what was to become a tradition with outlaw gangs. Until now, the Reno gang had robbed a few saloons and passed some counterfeit money. Then in the spring of 1867, they robbed the county treasurer's office in Gallatin, Missouri for over $22,000. With the Pinkertons on their trail, John Reno was captured and received a 40-year sentence. But this didn't deter the Renos. A year later, they robbed another bank for $14,000. This time, they were captured and tossed into jail. But before they could be tried, they cut a hole in the wall of the jail and escaped. The Reno gang robbed their next train for $96,000. The spring of 1868, when they entered another express car, instead of finding the $100,000 they had expected, they found a car full of armed guards. Barely escaping, the 3 Reno brothers headed for Canada. However, 3 other gang members were captured, and while they were being transported back to jail, a group of vigilantes hanged them. Two of the Reno brothers were arrested when they returned to the United States, and the third was extradited from Canada. The three Reno brothers were being held in the New Albany, Indiana jail when 100 men wearing red hoods broke into the jail and hanged them from the ceiling beams. One could say without contradiction that the Reno brothers wouldn't be escaping this jail. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
Ten minutes after 7 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. Hope you're having a great Tuesday morning so far. Our first stop in our morning call-around report is the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. With us is Deputy Butron. Deputy, good morning, sir. How are you?
Doing just fine. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. What do you have on the report for us this morning?
In the past 24 hours, the Sheriff's Office had responded to 182 calls for service. Jails processed 7 arrests, and there's currently 172 incarcerated in the county jail. For incident reports, John O'Keefe reported a break-and-enter into a motor vehicle. Devin Dezio reported a break-and-enter into a motor vehicle. Charles Nicholson reported a break-and-enter into a motor vehicle. And Forrest Watkins reported a break-and-enter into a motor vehicle. For arrest reports, Alex Riddle was charged with breaking and entering. Jesse Lenore was charged with resisting a public officer, possession of drug paraphernalia. James Dean was served an order for arrest for a period of misdemeanor. And Raven Shelton was also served with an order for arrest for a period of misdemeanor. That's all we've got.
Deputy Butron, we appreciate the report. Hope you have a wonderful day, and most of all, be safe.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Deputy Butron with that report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. We're going to move over to the 911 Communications Center, and we'll do that next.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
Twelve minutes after 7 o'clock, I'm going to Melissa over at the 911 Communications Center and getting our report from there this morning. Melissa, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. What do you have on the report for us this morning?
In the last 24 hours, the Rutherford County 911 Communications has processed a total of 479 911 and administrative calls. These consisted of 50 for emergency medical services. For law enforcement, 182 of these calls were for the Sheriff's Office, 107 were for Forest City, 45 for Rutherfordton, 9 for Lake Lure, and 70 for Spindale. Under fire calls, the Forest City Fire Department responded to a motor vehicle accident, and the Union Mills Fire Department responded to a motor vehicle accident. And that's all.
Melissa, thanks so much for the report. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Melissa, with that report from the 911 Communications Center, we're going to go straight over to the SDO Fire District. That's Shiloh, Danieltown, and that's with an Oakland on the end of it. And get the report from Creighton Ellis himself with us this morning from Trinity School. He's we'll call it the preschool ritual. That's what we'll call it. How's that?
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
That's not right. Preschool. No,
Yeah,
I
don't think he's in preschool.
I don't know what we'll actually call.
I've advanced a little bit beyond that grade, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, how are you doing this morning?
Doing good. And
Good.
Chilly weather out there.
Yes, I love it.
Now, for a fellow person, I don't know what you'd call it, a star watcher, I guess. When I went out this morning, I saw the moon. There was 2 stars to the right, and there was 1 star to the left. I tried to take a picture of it, but I mean, I might as well have been taking a picture of a black piece of velvet, because that's about how it turned out. But it was beautiful.
Yeah, it
2
really
stars
was.
real close to the moon,
I
and
saw that. It's beautiful.
one to the left. That was awesome. I think one of them was Venus, the
Yep.
one that was bright shining next to the moon there.
One closest to the moon is Venus, and then there's another one out towards the west. That would be Jupiter.
Oh.
Yeah, real close together. I thought, boy, if Creighton didn't look up this morning, he'd missing it, but I know he did.
Oh, it's a beautiful sign. I tell you,
Yeah.
the Bible tells us, when I consider thy moon, thy stars, that thou hast ordained. David didn't say if, he said when. Everybody needs to be at least an amateur stargazer at least once in their life.
Oh, they're
yes,
too beautiful not to
absolutely.
look at.
That's right.
Gosh, they're gorgeous.
Well, Creighton, tell us about SDO.
All right, sir. Today is the 283rd day of the year. This year is running out on us. And from what I've looked at, it is National Metric Day, and I have no use for that. I will just be a standard kind of man. That's the way us Americans largely have been. They've tried to shove the metric system down our throats all these many years, and they just need to just let it rest. I don't think it's going to work. So since I can't use the metric day, I did see that it's Ada Lovelace Day. For those of you that may not know, she lived back in the 1800s. She was a mathematician. That didn't trickle down to me in any way, shape, or form. Me and math don't get along too hot. But she invented coding, and she's considered the world's first computer programmer. And so Todd and I can use that one. And one I think I can use is today's National Angel Food Cake Day.
Oh, yes.
Yum, yum.
It sounds so good.
Oh, yes. So Chief Taylor reported that all was quiet yesterday, so that's good. I also have no birthdays to report, and just some reminders here that our parents of students down at Harris, their fall school pictures are coming up on October 13th. That'll be this Friday. The Carolina Colors Quilt Show will be held at ICC October 13th and 14th, each day 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Danieltown Baptist Church, we're having our Fall Festival this Saturday, October 14th, from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And Holly Springs is having revival October 15th to the 18th. Preacher Tom Gillum doing the preaching. So he'll be preaching Sunday morning at 10:45 at that service, and then the Sunday evening service at 6, and then Monday through Wednesday, 7 p.m. nightly. Also, a gentle reminder about the blood drive for Habitat for Humanity on Halloween, 1 to 6 p.m. at 269 West Main Street. For us down in the SDO community, it'll be partly cloudy, they say, with a high of 77 and a low of 44. Sunrise is coming up here in just a few minutes at 7:29. Sunset will be at 6:59. And the signs today, folks, they are in the range. And these are part of the flowering days. We have a few of those here in October this month. So that means you can plant those fall flowers, just no veggies. Just flower away. They are the flowering days. And that's about all I got, Todd and Tracy.
Craig, we appreciate the report. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will catch you again tomorrow.
Thank you, Craig.
All right. Y'all have a good one. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Craig Lovelace with that report from the SDO Fire District. We're going to move on around the county. We're going to head over to Chris Melton up in the Chimney Rock Fire District next.
Start your day at the drop-in food store nearest you. How about a hot sausage biscuit only at $1.99? Drop-in food stores are always finding ways to help our customers for the past 42 years. Drop-in food store is your hometown convenience store since 1981. Come on, drop in.
And just a reminder that Lou and Tracy will be live broadcasting from the Carolina Quilt. Is that the Carolina Quilt?
Carolina Colors
Carolina Colors Quilt Show.
Yes.
That'll be Friday. They're going to be there from 10 until 12, taking part in all the activities going over at Isothermal Community
It's
College.
going to be in the gymnasium.
In the gym over there. So go by and check it out. Look at those beautiful quilts and pick you up one, maybe go home.
Yep, and we'll have some things to give away in addition.
There you go. Chris calling out of the tin can this morning. Good morning, Chris. I hope you got out of that can okay there.
Oh, yeah.
Chris, what do you got this morning for us?
Oh, not a whole lot. Bills Creek ran a medical call yesterday, and I'm happy to say that's all I've got to report. It was a good day for us.
Well, that's right. We like it when it's nice and quiet up that way. So you
Yeah.
keep them quiet up there, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Sure will. Have a good day.
Thanks.
You
Bye-bye.
too. Take care.
Chris Melton with that report from the Chimney Rock Fire District, all is quiet up that way this morning. Tracy, do you have a good day yesterday? I did.
Yeah, I did. I really did. I had a good Monday.
Had a good Monday. Monday turned out to be not so Monday after all.
I know.
Ain't that weird?
Sometimes we can have Fridays as a Monday, but I don't like that. But actually, yesterday was a good day.
This is true. We had a good day yesterday. Not too much going on, but, hey, we stayed busy and we got everything that we needed to be.
We got everything accomplished.
Everything I needed to be. And I got home last night, and my wife smoked a Boston butt Sunday. 10 hours.
Wow.
On that thing.
Bet
and
that was perfect.
Got to eat it last night when I came home. Oh, it was good.
Oh, I bet
got some for lunch today.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't bring us any.
I did not. I'm stingy like that.
There you are.
Here's a lot of things I'll give up.
But
food ain't one of them.
Food ain't Boston butt ain't one of them.
20 minutes after 7 o'clock, let's go check in with Steve Ernest.
It's a family tradition, caring for your family at a time of sorrow and need. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, owned and operated by the Crow family, has been a part of our community for over 65 years. They've been recognized for the highest level of professional service. Crow's pinpoints every service detail to ensure your family has the best service possible. Any questions, call the staff at Crow's 286-2304. They'll be happy to speak with you about pre-funeral needs as well. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, 118 College Avenue, Rutherford, or visit them at www.crowmortuary.com.
7:21 on this Tuesday morning. Steve Ernest with us from the Trine International Equestrian Center over in Polk County. Steve, good morning, sir.
Good morning, y'all. Hope you guys are doing good.
Oh, yeah.
Certainly are.
All right.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I love the fall weather in the I'm just loving it.
It is.
So
fabulous.
Well, here's your good Southern phrase you can use. It's fall, y'all. So there you go.
That's
right. I've been seeing a lot of signs in front of people's houses.
Oh, yeah.
And I tried to use that once next to some of the equestrian people, and they said, "What do you mean, don't fall, y'all?" So,
don't fall, y'all.
Don't fall, y'all.
That would work too. That might work too.
Yeah. So it's been a very fast-paced weekend we had. I don't know how much you heard yesterday because you lost me there when I was talking, but I'd walked 12.5 miles doing the ushering work.
Wow.
We had a full house, on Friday,
Oh, my goodness.
So
that is
and
crazy.
They were rocking and rolling. They were having a great time.
Awesome.
And the biggest impression I had was the women, how quick they could rope the bulls. I was just really impressed with some of their skills. So I mean they put on a good show. I mean they got the music and everything. I mean they got a stereo system you won't want to keep in your neighborhood.
It would run the neighbors off, wouldn't it? Or they'd be calling the police.
Oh, I'm telling you. I mean, you probably could hear it into Rutherford County. So I guess that's why we got 1,600 acres to kind of cush us away from some of the neighborhoods that might be bumped up against us.
Don't have to worry about the neighbors there.
Yeah. So anyway, they probably could still hear us, but it's all part of being good neighbors, I hope. So, but we got another weekend. It's going to be crazy busy for us. We got that oyster roast coming, and it's on Friday the 13th. Wear your best Black Cat T-shirt. Come out and have a great time. The folks are going to just be out there just serving up the entertainment. They got live music on the gazebo stage, and that's Friday night. Of course, there's no parking fees. Just come out and enjoy some good entertainment on Friday evening and get you some good food. And, of course, Saturday we got our Saturday Night Lights coming up, and it will be a big one because we had to bring in extra stalls on top of our 1,200 stalls that we have already. So we got some temporary stalls in the back there. So it's going to be pretty crowded, but it's going to be very entertaining. Some of the best riders in the world, of course, will be there. So we're excited about that, and we're just looking forward to these better temperatures. And of course, the Saturday Night Lights is an hour earlier than the summer shows. So the entertainment of the actual Grand Prix event starts at 7 instead of 8. So that means the 5 o'clock p.m. for the other entertainment gets started for the kids, face painting, all those good stuff. So we're gearing up for that.
Sounds fun, Steve.
Yeah.
Trying International Equestrian Center, the place to be on weekends for entertainment. So there you go.
Sure sounds like it. The good fall weather. Hey, you can't beat it.
That's right.
There you
Steve,
go.
thank you so much. Hope you have a good day. We'll catch you again on Wednesday.
Okay.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Should we tell them about Friday Night Football?
Yeah.
Oh, let's do it. For all of those that like our Friday Night Football broadcast for one time only.
Yeah, it's
Jay
just going to be
Coombs is
this
stepping
Friday.
out of retirement. Jay Coombs himself, Mr. Friday Night, coming back into the fold. Going to join one of our guys, can't make it, going to join Ricky, and he's going to do it for one night only. So
Yeah.
back talking about getting the gang back together.
That's
Here
right.
we are. Listen, Friday night for Mr. Friday Night himself, Jay Coombs, back in this side of one night only. Don't get too excited.
Yeah.
Just to fill in emergency type situations. So there we go.
I hope he'll get the itch for it again and
No, he won't.
want to come back. He loves being retired. He loves traveling.
He likes sleeping too much.
Yeah, he does.
That's what I think. Anyway, 25 minutes after 7 o'clock, let's check in with DeVern Upton after this.
Cheryl, I've been talking to Tommy and David, the outside salesmen at Henson Building Materials in Forest City. They're going to help us navigate through our remodeling project.
Well, I know they have tons of experience, so we'll be in good hands.
Good hands is right. Even professional builders shop there because they trust the quality products and service.
And did you know they have a great relationship with our community, too? Oh, they're so nice.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street, Forest City.
Building starts here.
26 minutes after 7 o'clock, DeVern Upton with us from the Bostic Fire District. DeVern, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
How are you?
DeVern?
I'm doing good on this cool, cold morning.
Yeah, I love it.
It feels good.
It does. It's a nice, refreshing change, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
DeVern, what do you have for us this morning?
Well, here in Boston, we have a temperature of 50 degrees. Fire department had no calls, but they had classes last night at the fire department. And don't forget our big Bostic Fall Blast this coming Saturday, October the 14th from 10 to 2 at the park. Big music, vendors, and food. So we're looking for a good time. Don't forget to go by Bostic Florist and check all her fall arrangements out. And she's got candles in there, and check her out. And then going up to Washburn Store. If you've not been in there, you're missing a treat because they've got some beautiful birdhouses with Bible verses on them. They're beautiful. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day.
DeVern, you do as well. We'll talk to you again on Wednesday.
You take care.
Y'all take care, too.
All
Thanks.
right. Bye-bye.
DeVern Upton with that report from the Bostic Fire District, letting us know what's happening over in that area of the world that they call Bostic. Or Bostic if you're from the north.
Bostic, North Carolina.
Well, folks, let me tell you about Scrappy's Food and Fuel Convenience Store. If you've not stopped by there, well, you most definitely should. Located U.S. Highway 221 South in Forest City. Got some of the most delicious food anywhere around, from breakfast biscuits. They'll take you all the way up to lunch with those all-beef hot dog baskets, those hand-breaded chicken tenders, those healthy salads, hamburgers. You won't be disappointed no matter what you get. Stop in and meet the owners, Scott and Colleen. The cafe is open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. until 2 p.m. The store is open Monday through Friday and Saturday, 7 until 9, and Sunday, 8 until 8. They have U-Haul rentals available. Call-ins are always welcome at 828-229-3313. Scrappy's Food and Fuel. Everything you need in one place. Flipping over there to the lunch, but they got sandwiches, they got wraps, chicken salad, grilled cheese, hot dog, steak and cheese sub. Man, oh man, look at there.
Anything you get there, you'll love it.
Oh.
It is good. I've been there to eat, and it is fabulous.
Speaking of love, let's go see Robbie Samuel. That's the only thing I come up with, Robbie. I'm sorry.
Well, that's good enough.
I could have compared you to a hamburger. I mean, but you know.
Well,
I'm not sure. Yeah.
But people might have been wondering about us, Todd.
Well, this is true.
I think they're wondering about the love thing.
We love Robbie Samuel.
Yeah, we do.
Jonna Prescott checking in with us this morning on the YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Jonna, you as well. Hope you having a great Tuesday so far. I know it's early, but hey, you woke up. That counts for something.
You got to get started.
Robbie, the reason I asked you yesterday about who catered that event is two of my fellow coworkers rode in the Tour de Pumpkin, and he said they had that catered lunch, and he said, "Boy," he said, "I don't know what that was, but it was good."
Well, I'm trying to work on that for you because I wondered if it must have been whoever was over that Tour de Pumpkin.
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
The food tour, but I'm working on that for you.
He said it looked like just a flatbread with like some sort of meat filling in it, and it had been grilled. He said,
I'm
but
lost.
oh my gosh, they were good.
Please fill me in.
The Tour de Pumpkin is the bicycle race that they had. Well, after that, all the participants could eat free at the church there. So that was the meal, and it was catered in.
Nice.
So he was wanting to know who did the catering. If it was someone local here in the county, that way he could go to their restaurant and partake of more delicious food.
I hear you.
So there we go.
Yeah, I would about say it was a local restaurant, but I'll find out for sure and let you know so you can pass that information along.
Yep, when you find out, just let me know.
I will. When you get good food like that, you kind of want to know a little more, don't you?
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I'll see what I can do. But
I've been hearing for several months about the Beacon in Spartanburg. I don't know if you've ever been to the Beacon, but years ago I first started going back in the early '90s.
Right.
And oh my gosh, some of the best hamburgers you'll ever get. Well, here they sold out not too long ago, and I've been seeing reviews on Facebook about, oh, it's terrible, it's not good anymore. So I decided, hey, I'm going to go down to the Beacon and get me a double chili cheeseburger aplenty. I can only stand one of them a year because, my arteries clog from that, and I have to give them time to unstop, But it was as good as it's ever been. It still
been there a long
tastes
time.
Tastes just like the Beacon.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's hard to beat good food. I hadn't been to the Beacon, and it's probably been every bit of 3 or 4 years since I've been to the Beacon. But it used to be really good.
Yeah, it was a place to be, wasn't it?
Yes, that's right. And Ike's used to be a real good place to eat too. But there was something I was going to say. So yesterday, speaking of next year's festival, me and the town manager was talking, and he was talking about next year. I don't guess it's a spoiler alert because he didn't say not to say nothing about it. But next year, talking about the Over Victory Men, the Victory Trail Men.
Yeah, Over Mountain Victory Trail.
Yeah, so next year will be their 50th year. The ones that's reenacted it, since they start that club up. They're wanting to do something with the festival next year. I think it's going to be really neat, too.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
They're going to do like a little march and a little muskets and do their speech like they normally do. I think that'll be really cool for next year. So, looking forward to that. I hope it works out anyway.
I know a long time we used to get Ray Rice Karate involved, and kind of I always liked that, doing them little demonstrations he does in the crowd there. I always kind of liked that.
Yeah, a lot of folks did. I don't know why he don't participate no more. I don't know if it's just I don't know. I really don't.
I know he's having some health problems there for a while, and that might be some of the situation.
Because a lot of people did love that.
Yeah.
It seemed like the wrestling was pretty popular this year. The 2 hours they did it.
Robbie, you be the ambassador and reach out to Ray and see what you can come up with. Maybe we can get him back up there. That'd be cool.
Maybe we can. See if I can't talk to him then. We'll see what we can get worked out.
But I like that idea of the Over
Mountain Victory Trail.
That's cool. That's a good idea too.
I think
like
so.
that.
It's neat hearing and watching some of that history.
I love history. If it's history, I'm right there with it.
Yep, I do too. Now, some of it can be boring. I will just say.
It's the way you said that. Some of it can be boring.
It can be. Keviola checking in with us on the YouTube. He said, "I'm asleep." Shh, be quiet. Well, Kevin, Kevin don't like to wake up before the crack of noon. So, Kevin Pleasant, that's our afternoon DJ here with the All Request Afternoon Show. Kevin Pleasant said he had the most calls yesterday he'd ever gotten.
Well, that's wonderful.
Picking up.
That's awesome.
yesterday too.
Well, there you go.
Oh, good.
He played center field for me. I love that song.
Center field. Yep.
Baseball songs, I love it.
That's some of the break-offs from the Creedence Clearwater Revival. Some of the folks that broke off from Creedence Clearwater Revival broke up and they went out on their own.
I've never heard center field. I've never heard. I'm gonna have to go look that one up.
Yeah, you'll have to. It's a good song to hype you up, especially if you're at the ball field or field. But you know what I mean. You just listen to it, you'll like it.
Who sings it?
John Fogerty.
Oh yeah, John.
Ain't that right?
I don't know.
Center field.
Don't ask me.
You done got me wondering now.
Here goes the Google.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
No, you hit it right. You hit the nail on the head. You got it. But, anyway, with the fire departments, though, Rutherford, we had a pretty good day yesterday. We didn't even turn a wheel going out, so that's good. We just had a training meeting last night, and then Hudlow, they ended up with 2 medical calls yesterday, so they was just a little busy, but nothing too major. And also, Trinity School will be having their fall festival. Will be October the 20th, and that'll be from 5:30 to 7:30. At first, Mr. Lovelace told me that it was the 30th, but he just got his days mixed up. So if you want to correct that, it's actually going to be October the 20th, 5:30 to 7:30. So, and it seems like we do have a Fab Fest coming up, so that'll be closer to the end of the month. That'll actually be October the 27th, and that'll be the last one of the year. And, of course, that's in Rutherford on Central Street, 6 p.m. to late. And other than that, that's all I got going on right now.
That Fab Fest will be this Friday, is that what you're saying?
No, October the 27th.
October, okay. Yeah, so still got a little bit to go for that one.
I'm going to that one. That's going to be the last one I go to.
Yep.
That's going to be the last one. It's going to be on the last Friday of this month, Tracy.
That's
so
right.
You write that down,
I just did.
She wrote all of them down. That don't mean anything.
I really want, but this one will be nice because it'll be good and cool. And yeah.
What happens is Friday rolls around. She has the best of intentions, and don't get me wrong, Tracy has the best of intentions, but Friday rolls around about 5:05. Okay, she can either go on home and get into pajamas and get ready for the weekend, or she can hang around here for another 50 or so minutes and go to the Fab Fest. Well, you know what kind of takes over.
Well, I never have nobody go with me. That's the thing. If I had somebody saying, "Okay, we're counting down. It's about time for the Fab Fest,"
it's time to go.
But I don't have that.
So what you're saying is you want me to go with you? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
See, Friday. When that Friday hits, it's like you're just brain dead. You're just ready to go home.
Ain't it the truth?
Thanks, Robbie. You volunteered me for Fab Fest.
Well, you're welcome, Todd. I hope you enjoy.
Robbie, thanks so much. Have a good day. We'll catch you again tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan. Talk to you then.
Thanks.
Take care.
Robbie Samuel with that report from the Mount Vernon Fire District, and we'll check in with Sue Price, Cherry Mountain Sunshine after this.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush. Brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
It's the store folks in Western North Carolina depend on. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply. It's like a superstore. Deer corn, $11.05 for 50 pounds. Cob corn, $10. They have plenty of deer plant supplies. Check on the lower prices on propane, $12.99 for a 20-pound tank. Mulch, gravel, rocks, and supplies for beautiful landscaping. That's available at Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply at lower prices. Open Monday through Saturday. If you want a feed and seed store that carries so much more, including new and used farm equipment, then come on over to Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, 188 Whiteside Road.
John, I did confirm on the YouTube. Yes, you were correct. John sings that song. I knew I was right. I was just testing y'all. Sue Price, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing good. Hope y'all are.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Certainly are.
Well, let's
another pretty day this morning.
Yes, it is. Love this
cool.
weather.
We're just in the fall for sure.
That is for sure. So what you got going on over there this morning?
Well, it's kind of quiet over here. Nothing going on that I know of. Hadn't had any calls from the fire department. So that's a good thing. We appreciate all our fighters, though they do a good job. They do a lot of training. People don't realize how much training they do, how to take for this. And let's see, my only birthday today is on First Broad's calendar, and is for Mary Smith Kiger. So I hope Mary will have a good birthday, and we hope anybody that's celebrating will have a good day on their special day and enjoy it. And in my announcements, the Big Springs Baptist Church annual Brotherhood Fish Fry, Saturday, October 14th. And that's located at 534 Big Springs Church Road in Ellenboro. They're in the Hollis community. Dinner serving from 4 to 7 p.m. Donations only. The proceeds go to the Brotherhood Local Benevolence Fund. So I hope they'll have a good turnout for that, and they always have a real good supper. And so far, I guess that's the only announcement I have. It's just quiet and calm over here, looking for a good day, and I hope you guys will have one.
So you do the same. We'll talk again tomorrow.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Sue Price with that report from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. We're going to move up to the Shingle Hollow Fire District, speak with Tina White after this.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
7:42 on this Tuesday morning, 18 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock. Tina White with us from the Shingle Hollow Fire District. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, why are you aggravated this morning?
Well, sometimes people just wake up on the wrong side of the bed, and today is one of those mornings. And I just have to deal with it.
I thought somebody had already done something to our Tina.
No, nobody's done anything, just myself. Drop things, spill things. Things just not going my way this morning.
I've had days where it seems like everything you touch just falls apart.
Yeah. And that's when you say, just don't touch anything.
Just go back to bed and start over again.
Yeah. Well, it is a chilly morning up here. It is 49 degrees, but the sunrise has been beautiful. I saw the sky y'all were talking about this morning, the moon and those stars. God's creation is beautiful.
Yes, it is.
There are no birthdays or anniversaries on any of the church calendars today, so I guess we're not going to celebrate up here in Shingle Hollow. But the fire department at 9:30 this morning, the senior citizens are meeting over there, and they said invite anybody. You don't actually have to be a senior citizen. If you're off work today or happen to be out and about, just go on down to the fire department at 9:30 this morning. They did have one medical call yesterday and took care of that. Maple Creek Church wanted me to let you know they are having their barbecue, their fall festival barbecue this Saturday, the 14th, from 4 to 7 p.m. Invite everyone to come eat some good barbecue there. And then on Monday, the 16th, the White House Community Center is having their, the Shingle Hollow Fire Department is having a meeting at the White House Community Center at 7 p.m. It's a meeting discussing community matters like how to decrease your fire insurance, your homeowner's insurance, possible ways to do that. They ask everyone to come out. And tonight continues the youth tent revival that's going on at Shingle Hollow Fire Department. Just about forgot about it. I got one straight line across my calendar for the whole week. So every night this week, 7 p.m., there's a youth tent revival going on at Shingle Hollow Fire Department. If you have a child or anybody can go, but if you've got a child that's never been to a tent revival, this is the perfect time. It's the perfect weather. You can it's sweater weather. Wear your sweater and go enjoy worshiping and learning about the Lord. And trick-or-treats are coming up, so we have on the 29th from 3 to 5, Potty Knob Baptist Church is having a trunk-or-treat, and there's going to be games and all kind of candies, so bring your kiddos out to that. Then on the 31st, on Halloween, trunk-or-treat at the fire department from 5 to 8, so take your kids to that one too. And that's my mouthful this morning.
That's a lot going on up that way, I'm telling you.
I know me and Todd were just sitting here thinking, if you don't have anything to do on the 14th, there is tons of things to do on the 14th.
Yeah.
I think you could fall out your door and hit a fall festival.
On the 14th.
On the 14th, I tell you. Well, Tina, thanks so much for... Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
There's a fire department thing going on in Spindale this Saturday, too, isn't it? Where they could take the kids. Is that this Saturday?
Don't know about that. I'll have to ask Lou about that.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all have a wonderful day. God bless you, and I hope your morning goes way better than mine has.
Thanks, Tina. It'll get better.
Bless you, bless you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Tina White with that report from the Shingle Hollow Fire District, and we're going to check in with Brenda Kelly, Union Mills, after you hear this from...
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
Brenda Kelly with us from the Union Mills Fire District, the Onion Mills Fire District.
I've heard it called that before.
Yep, I have too. That's right. Onion. It's like Onion Mills. What do you think? They
That's
make
a new one on me.
onions? Really? Come on. Brenda, how's it going this morning?
Everything's going fine. It's a beautiful day. I saw the moon and the stars y'all were talking about this morning. They were pretty. They were just as bright as
it
you
was. Absolutely stunning.
I was actually surprised when I come out. I was like, wow, there's stars that close.
Yeah. So I was up early, too. Of course, I get up early all the time anyway.
Yeah, I have to be here and do this with Tracy, so yeah.
Yeah.
But you enjoy it.
Oh, I absolutely do.
Yeah, so that's good. Well, let's see. I've got 46 degrees on the front porch. I don't have any birthdays, any anniversaries. In ways of announcements, trunk or treat, Far City Church of the Nazarene, 728 Hardin Road, church parking lot, Saturday, October 28th, starts at 5 p.m., and we're going to have s'mores and hot chocolate at the fire pit out front, so that's something you can do on the, when did I say that was? The 28th. And so far, that's all I know of going on. It's just short, sweet, and quiet, and that's how we like it.
Well, thank you much, Brenda. Have a good day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, catch you later.
Bye-bye. Lou Gillum always coming through in a clutch for me there. Spindale Family Night Out will be held the 21st of October at 5 p.m. So you can go out and see that.
So is that what Tina was talking about?
Yeah, that's what Tina was talking about. There you go. October the 21st.
21st.
At 5 p.m. Spindale Family Night Out. Go check that out for sure.
Don't let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service is the reason they continue to be voted best in pest control. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Free estimates when you call Hutchins Pest Control, and you can be sure that job is going to be done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171, and they'll be right there.
Luther Gillikin with us this morning from the Ellenboro Fire District. Luther, good morning, sir. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great, having a good time down here. You ought to be here.
I wish I was there.
We wish we were there.
I can have a biscuit and have a cup of coffee and just talk and talk and not have to worry about the
We might have a honey bun, but we might have a honey bun and a biscuit.
May have.
Yeah, good honey bun goes good too.
Yeah.
Won't have to worry about the worries of the world. We can just sit in Ellenboro and just
Wouldn't
watch
that be nice? Just watch the stars and the moon and the sun come up and sit there and talk with.
Don't worry about a whole lot.
Nope.
But we've had a quiet day there, huh? Fire department didn't have anything all day yesterday, and all night last night everything was quiet. Quiet this morning. Everybody's just trying to get their biscuits and head on out to work. So you two have a great day up there. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Sounds good, Luther. Thanks.
Right, take care now.
Bye-bye. Well, folks, let me tell you about Granny Bees. Granny Bees is our official birthday sponsor for the morning birthdays right here at WCAB. You can enjoy a fresh, delicious orange twist, Long John cream-filled donut, original glazed donut, or for lunch, stop in and order a fresh salad, or you can get a delicious Granny Bees sub sandwich. Granny Bees does beautiful cakes for showers, weddings, birthdays, or any occasion you need a cake, or if you'd rather have those delicious petitfours instead, you can get those too. Granny Bees hours are Tuesday through Friday, 9 until 7, Saturday, 9 until 6. Call them at 286-9012, located at 322 West Main Street in Spindale. If you're celebrating a birthday or anniversary, give me a call now. We will have a party in your honor and give away some petitfours. Compliments of Granny Bees. Birthdays and anniversaries, call me now.
I had a very interesting experience while visiting a country where sheep and shepherds are still prominent. First, I have always seen sheep in an enclosure, not needing constant oversight. Therefore, it was interesting to see the shepherd nearby where the sheep were grazing. Also, I learned that not only do shepherds stay with the sheep while they are grazing, but some also stay in a room right in the barn area. They live and sleep right next to the holding pen. They are literally 24/7 caregivers. It was amazing to hear the owner of the farm talk about a shepherd who only wanted to do part-time care. A true shepherd has the best interests of the sheep at heart. The observations took on new meaning as I reviewed the Bible's language about a shepherd. The shepherd's psalm reminds us that the good shepherd seeks the best food for spiritual growth and development for us. Also, if we cooperate, he will protect us from the evil that lurks all around us. Our shepherd doesn't just want to work part-time. He is a 24/7 shepherd with our best interests at heart. This is Bill Hostler with today's Key to Confident Living. Scripts for these programs are sold in book form by calling toll-free 1-888-333-KEYS or visit our website at www.todayskey.net.
Birthday. Didn't have any birthdays called. Oh, Lou's sounding the alarm. Apparently, Lou's got one for us, by golly.
Larry Splone.
Larry Splone celebrating a birthday
80 today in Spindale. He served our country in Vietnam.
Awesome, Larry.
And you are our winner.
Tell you what, we're just gonna stop there. Larry, you're a winner of our petitfours this morning, so go by and enjoy.
Thank you for your service, Larry.
And hope you have many
birthday.
Looky there. Yeah, me and Tracy was talking about the weight loss. Birthdays and events throughout history. On this day in 1954, David Lee Roth was born. Name sound familiar? He was the lead singer of Van Halen.
He was a jumper.
Oh, yeah. Jump. 1958, Tanya Tucker was born. One of the first ladies of country music. Tanya Tucker can still sing. 1973, Mario Lopez was born. Remember him?
Yeah.
Slater.
Off of, oh Lord, I can't think of the name of it.
Saved
by the Bell.
In 1974, a name you all know, Dale Earnhardt Jr. was born.
Yeah.
In 1845, the Naval School, it's now called the U.S. Naval Academy, opens at Annapolis. In 1865, the billiard ball is patented. Wow. 1899, the bicycle frame is patented. And in 1933, the first synthetic detergent goes on sale. You'll remember this name when I say it. Dreft.
Oh, yes. Oh, everybody used that for the baby.
Yep, because it was synthetic and non-toxic or whatever. Today is Emily Owen's birthday. So, Emily Owen, hope you have a great day. How did you not know that?
No, that is her birthday.
It says Emily Owen. Maybe it's just Owen, not Owens.
Yeah, Emily.
Owen, Emily Owen.
Emily
yeah.
Owen. Oh, that's my
It's
granddaughter.
not your grandchild.
I started to see hers is actually on Sunday.
In
That is weird.
1961, the Bob Newhart Show premieres on NBC television. In 1966, the Beach Boys released their hit song Good Vibrations.
Oh, Good
In
Vibrations.
1978, a man by the name of Steve Perry joins Journey.
Lord have mercy.
Today is National Angel Food Cake Day, National Cake Decorating Day, National Handbag Day, World Mental Health Day, and National Metric Day. I barely do math, much less metrics involved in all that. So, that's just something I don't know.
Yeah.
It don't
Don't
click.
give me math. I'm like Creighton.
It don't click.
Math. Me and math are not friends.
Man that uses math every day, and I know he uses math because he knows how to save you money.
He surely does.
And that's Rick Hauser over at Jay's Discount Grocery.
Good morning, Rick.
Good morning. Just remember, 3 9s is 27.
That's right.
I'll never forget it now.
And when you go to Jay's and you calculating what your grocery bill is going to be, and then you go to Jay's and you walk out and you got that money left over, you're like, what?
And you've got a big smile on your face.
That's right. No, your calculations aren't wrong. You're just saving money.
That's right.
That's right. Just remember, the only way you're going to save is to go to Jay.
That's it.
That's right.
That is the only way.
Rick, tell us about Jay's.
We're stocked up this morning. We've got everything from seasoning salt come in to French onions and everything in between. Got bread, plenty of bread. Bread man came, we loaded up. Got plenty of frozen foods. Got plenty of canned goods. Thanksgiving's coming up. You better start loading up. Cold weather's here. Going to go to cooking. We got it. Want to save money? Go to Jay's.
That's right. Got any of those cake layers in yet? I've been looking for some of those myself.
We've probably got some coming in today. We got frozen come in. We'll start working it, and that's where they come from, out of our frozen.
Yeah.
So if we've got them, we'll get them out.
Get them out today. Yep. Rick, tell us where to find you.
Over on Oak Street in Far City, look for the big red J. Come back and find us.
That's right, and you will save money, guaranteed.
Every day.
Rick, thanks so much. Hope you have a good Tuesday.
Yes, sir. Y'all come visit us.
Thanks.
Take
Bye-bye.
care, Rick.
Rick Hauser with that report from the Jay's Discount Grocery. Rick Hauser, Tracy Hauser, Rick Hauser. Huh?
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Your cousin.
We sat one time and figured all that out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You have to sit and dig.
Remember, Larry Splone is the winner of our Pettifor giveaway from Granny Bees, 80 years old from Spindle, served our country proudly in Vietnam. So there you go, Larry. Hope you have a wonderful Tuesday and enjoy your Pettifor's compliments of WCAB and Granny Bees. Folks, it's time for us to get on out of here. It's been great being here with you on this Tuesday morning. We're going to make way for Lou Gillum coming into the Blue Room.
She's standing there fixing her hair right now.
She's standing there, boy. She got her papers in hand, fixing her hair.
She's ready to roll.
Lou, we're leaving. Calm down. I know we got to get out of here. That's right.
I'm dragging. Water in it this morning.
No, I don't guess I have, since you came back, formally welcomed you back to the station. So welcome back to WCB. Good to have you back. Thank you. Thought you was going to join us at the remote Saturday, but she stood us up.
Well,
she didn't.
That's okay. She
was sleeping that last hour.
She's been having all kind of issues with her mama.
That's right.
Yeah, we are.
Well, Lou, it's all. We got the gang back together. Hey, Jay Coombs even come back into the fold one time only, Friday night. One time. Where's Jim? Jim dropped by one day. Just come on by. Just hang out with us. We'll just have a big group. Everybody come together for a big group hug. Got my arms out. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all listening to us right here. And we're just going to keep doing what we do at WCAB. Even when we go to Pure Country, it's going to be right back where we were.
Pure and better.
There we were.
That's right. It was country when we all came here.
That's right. I remember it. Folks, as we say around here, I forgot. Be good. Be good to each other. It'll all come back around to you. We promise. We love you. Have a good Tuesday.
The music's on us on WCAB.
For 24-hour road service, you can always depend on Brands Wrecker Service. They offer small, medium, and large tow services. Also, computer diagnostic services, jump starts, lockouts, roadside assistance, fuel delivery, and they also sell interstate batteries. Brad's has excellent customer service, has 42 years of experience, and experience counts. The cheapest isn't always the best route to go. Brad's is a locally owned business right here in Rutherford County. Debit and credit cards are accepted. Call 287-2111. That's 828-287-2111. Put the number in your phone. You never know when you'll need it. Brad's Wrecker Service, located on Highway 64 at the corner of Hudlow Road in Rutherfordton.
Hey, this is Cameron coming to you from the Blue Room with your weather forecast. Today's been mostly sunny with highs near 80, so we partly cloudy overnight with lows around 50. For Wednesdays, we partly cloudy with highs near 75, so we partly cloudy overnight with lows around 55. For Thursday, you can expect partly cloudy conditions with isolated showers with highs near 70. Mostly cloudy for your overnight hours with rain showers with lows around 55. And that was your weather forecast here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton.
All right, now 48 degrees, and we got a few clouds hanging around, but it's going to be a beautiful sunny day for today. Our next weather maker moving in on Thursday, going into Friday, but all the rain will be gone by high school football Friday night. Well, you know, the 8 o'clock hour is really a major hour. We've got news, we've got sports, but I want to hear from you. What do you want me to do in this hour? Do you want to hear the obits? Do you want to hear trading time? Do you want to hear the community calendar? Tell me what you want to hear this hour. Tracy and I have talked about it. We've talked about it with our advertisers. Now you tell me, what would you like for me to do during this hour? We've got news. Would you like to hear the obituaries, the complete obituaries this hour? Tracy's at the phone. Call me and let me know. 287-3356. You're the important one. Our advertisers and our listeners. You are the important one, so you tell us what you want to hear here on WCAB. Well, taking a look at some of the news in the area, a man has been accused of firing a single shot into a vehicle during road rage on I-26. The victim was later identified as Jacqueline Marie Reed, age 30, of Johnson City, Tennessee. Chief Mayan said the police department has been dealing with Reed for a couple of days now and described her as having erratic behavior. They said they had received multiple phone calls. At an earlier press conference from the police department, they described Reed as a woman who had, quote, caused a disturbance at a restaurant. Now, this is all going in with a homicide investigation that is underway in Hendersonville after a person was killed at a fast food restaurant yesterday morning. Now, all of this ties together in some way. I'll have that story about the I-26 coming up in just a minute. Now, the Hendersonville Police Department says officers responded to a call at 1909 Four Seasons Boulevard in Hendersonville at approximately 10:54 yesterday morning. Officials say detectives are investigating a homicide that occurred at the restaurant. Hendersonville Police Chief Blair Mayan told News 13 yesterday that the victim, a 30-year-old woman, and another woman had gotten into an argument at a nearby bus stop. The other woman went to McDonald's on Four Seasons trying to get away when the victim followed her inside. The restaurant manager and employee tried to separate the two women, and they were able to get the victim to leave the establishment. Chief Mayan said that the 30-year-old woman returned within a matter of seconds and was met by the manager and a male employee, later identified as Sam Antoine Ivy, 35, at the side door. And this is when it all broke loose. Chief Mayan said that the police department has been dealing with Reed for a couple of days and described her as having erratic behavior. An earlier press conference described Reed as a woman who had caused a disturbance at the restaurant. This is the first murder the city of Hendersonville has seen in the last 3 years, and the first since Police Chief Mayan has been in office. He said, we've been fortunate to live in a city that this sort of thing doesn't happen very often. But, you know, I've seen it before. There's no community that is immune from violence, and they saw it here today at McDonald's in Hendersonville. Well, the Spartanburg County Coroner's Office said that a man was killed after being trapped under a car he was working on Sunday. According to the Coroner's Office, officials were called to the intersection of Sunbeam Road and the 500 block of Bryant Road on Sunday afternoon. Upon arrival, officials located a man trapped under a vehicle. According to the Coroner's Office, the man was working on the underside of a lifted car via a jack. The jack slipped, and the man was killed. The Coroner's Office identified the man as 62-year-old Gregory Scott Carpenter of Franklinton, North Carolina. Well, National Fire Prevention Week is this week, and the Red Cross and local fire departments are raising awareness and providing safety education to the community. According to the American Red Cross Upstate Region Chapter, home fires are the most frequent disaster that the Red Cross responds to, with nearly 500 just in the upstate last year. They recommend people test their smoke alarms once a month, but at a minimum twice a year. Now, some people say check it whenever you change your clock. Spring forward, change the batteries. Fall back, change your batteries. That way, you know that you got fresh batteries in your smoke alarms. And yesterday morning, the fire departments, a lot of them, it got cool over the weekend. People turned on their heat, and it was burning the dust. They were smelling it, and smoke alarms were going off. Fire departments were responding to that. So do make sure that it's a good thing. Now, they're not going to be mad if your smoke alarm goes off because of that reason. But do make sure that your smoke alarms have been tested, and make sure they do have fresh batteries in them. Well, an Amber Alert has been issued for Paisley Grayson. Paisley is 4 years old from Durham. The child is believed to have been abducted by her biological father, Mitchell Grayson, 37. Paisley is described as a white female. She's about 3 foot tall, weighs about 30 pounds, orange hair, blue eyes, last seen wearing jean shorts and a plain white t-shirt. Mitchell Grayson, described as a white male, standing 5'11", weighs about 175, brown hair, hazel eyes. He was last seen wearing a gray hoodie and black work pants. Reportedly has tattoos on at least one leg, his back, chest, and both arms. Authorities say they were last seen in a gray 2000 Chevrolet Astro van, North Carolina license plate HFS 7433, and that vehicle reportedly has a decal on the back that says, "Take a picture, it'll last longer." We'll have more right after this, and I'm asking a favor from all of you. This hour is your hour. What do you want to hear? Would you like the news? Would you like to hear the complete obituaries this hour? Trading time? The community calendar? You tell me. You're the important one. You're the one that we want to make happy by making sure that WCAB airs what you want to hear. So Tracy's at the phone, 287-3356. Let me know what you want from this hour. Hungry? Lunchtime, dinner time, anytime is a good time to stop in at Gregory's Original Restaurant. Choose from fresh delicious burgers, fries, sandwiches, pasta dishes, fresh salads, grinders, and so much more. All orders are prepared fresh and to perfection. Open Monday through Friday, 11 till 9, Saturdays noon till 9, closed on Sundays. Call in or carry out, 828-287-2171. Located in the Park Lane Plaza in Rutherfordton, and DoorDash delivery is available. Fast and friendly service. That's Gregory's Original Restaurant. There are plenty of drugstores in Rutherford County, but not all of them offer the same personal customer service that is offered at the Medicine Box of Rutherfordton. Laura Hodge and her team have trusted experience and professional service. You're not just a number to them, you're a friend. Make the Medicine Box of Rutherfordton your hometown drugstore at 200 Charlotte Road in Rutherfordton. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturdays 9 to 1, 287-7117.
Are your auto insurance rates going too high? Most insurance rates have gone up, but Insurance Service Associates, we have one company that had just reduced some of its auto insurance rates. Many of our companies have changed their rating platforms to be able to offer more coverage for less money.